Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the season 2 premiere discussion. We are talking about The Legend of Vox Machina, episode 1 of season 2, The Rise of the Chroma Conclave. Lance Reddick coming in. It's always great to hear such a powerful voice. What did you guys think of the premiere?
Oh my
So,
God.
Crazy.
I was scared. I feel like that, as far as emotions, I was worried. We were going to lose someone like one of our favorite
They
main
killed
characters.
King Uriel.
Right, man?
Yeah.
That was a quick death. I mean, everything happened so quickly.
Yeah.
They delivered on that cliffhanger, like, immediately.
Yeah. I'm
And
with Spidey. I'm like, from the beginning towards like essentially the end of the episode, I was scared. They like, it was nonstop of torture and demise.
And I like that Percy said that this plan had been in motion for a while. Brimscythe was, I guess, the lowest and kind of shittiest dragon. That's why he was doing all the extra work. And he had these other dragons back in his like cave. But because they were able to get rid of the one, and it was still very hard, I was like, oh, damn. Maybe they'll be able to get rid of these, but then like they're so much bigger and so much better. It's a great like jump up, you know what I mean, in villains.
And not even that he was smaller, he dismantled the biggest army that Imant had. So the Chroma Conclave must have been a thing at that time and already working in a like have a long plan to like let's just remove the army so they can never don't fight back when we do all attack. So I don't know if they
Which means they're worried about the army. So the army, an army can stop them, but
can't
it'll
stop
be like
them.
Yeah, which we didn't know about all the dragons when we saw the rug in season 1, but we did see their
Colorful,
conclave, like sign. So
Yeah.
man, I was terrified we were gonna lose. Like after they killed King Uriel, I was like, oh, all hands are like anyone can die now. So I didn't know what was gonna go. I was thinking Gilmore was gonna be gone. I'm glad Gilmore's still with us.
I had also hope for the kids and the family and everybody because the shield was up, and I'm like, okay, they're gonna make it. No, the castle blew up.
Yeah.
I mean, if we didn't see them die, they might have a hold somewhere at the bottom
Maybe.
of the castle. But.
I mean, and the hole is burned, my dude.
What?
I'll be honest, between the
There's no bottom of the castle no more.
I mean, they got magic. Maybe somebody else has got teleporting technology. They got set up in the back of the cave.
I don't know. Like, remember first season when the Vox Machina went to go fight a dragon and they went in this flying ship that was being captained by that white-haired lady who stopped them. So, like, we did see a ship that got blown out.
Yeah.
So I thought it was them leaving.
Damn,
but
baby.
they could
That ship
still be
blew up.
alive. But we don't, like...
I think
They
they're
could
alive.
survive.
Because if they died, that would be very sad, and I think they would have showed
That's
that
true,
such
too.
an important death. So if you don't see it, you know, screenwriting rules. We've seen a lot of TV.
True.
Cree Summers does the voice for one of the dragons.
And so does Matt Mercer.
Ryshawn.
Cree Summers.
Yeah,
She is
Ryshawn is a dope.
Susan Carmichael from Rugrats.
No shit. Really?
Wow.
And number 5.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God.
So Ryshawn and some of these other dragon designs are really cool. I saw like I felt like
Vurugal.
Umbrazel. I wonder if these names all
Ryshawn.
derived from something. I'm sure.
Absolutely disgusting.
But yeah, one of them reminded me of the Green Ranger when, you know, Tommy calls it. The way it kind of stands up and the neck is all like that metallic too.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anything can work against them. Arrows and even those scorpions that we would see in Game of Thrones
Yeah, we're gonna
that
imagine.
Qyburn would make. Those seem to be just breaking on impact. So I wouldn't know what you need. Normally I'd say if this were in a D&D situation, if it's completely hopeless but you have to fight them, let's at least think about what did work and what didn't work.
Yeah.
But like nothing worked. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't
But
know
maybe
what
it
to do.
didn't work for that specific dragon because they had steel. Maybe
They
there
had armor
is
and some load
a
out it.
place where they can attack of not really straight chest. Maybe it's just eyes only.
Yeah, you
Or
gotta find
maybe
weak
it's like
spots.
behind like from the wings.
I think
like,
Gilmore
there gotta
would
be a
know.
way.
Because
Gilmore,
they went to Gilmore for information and they were holding out, but there's a pretty good chance that like they're like, hey, since we're all dying and things are kind of crazy, let me tell you every single thing I actually know about dragons, and here's a book. And because if you know, I mean, it's built off of D&D, so if there's a monster that can't exist, then there is a way to destroy it that also exists in the same universe. You just got to find it. That's going to be the hard part.
Yeah.
and how did we kill Brimscythe?
The small blue
I don't
dragon
remember. We tricked him somehow, and then I don't
He
know how we got him.
burned?
in season 1.
Yeah.
We got his
So,
ass.
but-
Didn't we like chop off something?
Like episode 3 or
He
4, I
had the
can't remember.
sword. Remember, he
Yeah.
it's a dragon killing sword.
No,
Did he use that sword?
No, he
No,
got
he got
that.
that.
at the
The
end
vampire
of
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
He was just
Tor-
making a joke, essentially.
Tordak, who enjoys fear, Lance Reddick,
capitulation.
just
Yeah,
insane.
it's a great commanding voice.
The man's
to have.
capitulation. Like, all right, bro, what do you want? And then he melted everybody near him. which is
the
petty.
Cinder King.
So I will say, I have a question. What's worse? Which way is worse to die? To be melted, to be in ice, or to be acid rained? I'll go first. Definitely freaking iced and explode aside.
We're going for the worst way?
Easiest way to go out.
Oh, you mean if we're getting preferred which dragon's going to melt us?
I'm taking ice.
Yeah, I'm going to go for
exploded.
the ice. That one seemed pretty instant.
But you like splatted?
Whatever.
Would you rather have
You were
acid rain on half your body though?
Yeah, no, the acid
like,
one was
no.
disgusting.
You won't die immediately from acid rain if it doesn't
But,
get
like,
your whole body.
if one of these right here is my house, I'd rather be that person.
I don't know theoretically what would happen if you froze. You might be alive for that. I don't know. Like it might
It'd be
freeze you. Like you see your
instant,
organ
though.
and you're like, I'm frozen and I'm dying and I'm
my
gonna
God,
die
yeah.
as soon as I thaw enough to fucking.
Never mind. I'm going for the
Yeah.
Cinder King.
Yeah,
Put my
yeah.
house next
Melt
to
me down,
next to
baby.
his feet.
You're melting slowly.
No, I want to be right
Nah.
next to him. That way
Yeah.
I get the like instant. Like he sneezes, he
Yeah.
farts, and I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't want to get the last blaze.
Yeah, I don't want to burn to death. I want to be
I'll be the
melted.
first one, and the fire keeps going.
Yeah.
Acid rain is the worst one.
Yeah,
What was
do
the
fire
fourth
after
one?
me.
Acid rain.
So you have the fire, the acid, fire, and the ice.
Gas.
And
there
the
was
gas.
Gas.
There was a gas one.
Yeah.
That's how the king
Gas
went
Hard.
out.
was the worst.
Well, maybe it's
That's how the
such a
king went out.
service
The king,
system.
yeah.
King,
The
that-
king's eye. What do you mean? That's
Oreo
The
was
gas
there.
one was rough.
you know. Actually, he went out smiling. So
Yeah,
It's because he was
maybe.
looking at his family and feeling
Yeah.
immense pain that humans can't describe with words.
Yeah.
It just turns your organs into Play-Doh that just pop.
Yeah,
in
I
Oh,
the
my
mouth.
imagine.
God.
Yeah, they
It just
liquefy.
microwaves your organs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but you know, I completely understand where Scanlan is coming from. It is a very very terrifying thought
It
to
is.
think about going against the dragons that we just barely scraped
Yeah.
ourselves out,
Yeah.
and we have like no plans. We are not that strong enough to go against even one dragon, never alone 4 of them.
4 is kind of crazy.
and like
And,
Grog's
yeah.
blade broke against one of their like.
Yeah, his axe. It was just like an
Yeah.
axe, and it was like, yeah, bro, we have to step it up.
Yeah, so like they will really need to find some kind of information in this Vesalium.
Yeah.
Vasselheim.
Vasselheim.
It sounds like Vaseline. Yeah.
It just sounds like Vaseline.
Nobody
Vasselheim.
asked you there.
Yeah, nobody's ashy.
Oh my god.
So that's why the dragons, they know how to beat the dragons because no one's ashy. 'Cause okay,
That's probably
sorry.
Pike Peekett coming through per usual, saving the kids, healing the shop owner, healing
Gilmore.
Percy Gilmore. Yeah.
Can remember that because he wanted the girls.
She took that shield hit like Captain America, man. Stevie Rogers.
Yeah, she cool. She
I
cool.
thought
We
those
like
kids were
her.
going.
We like Peekett.
Yeah.
It's funny because Ashley Johnson was in like a cut storyline in the first Avengers movie.
Ooh.
She's still in that movie if you watch it. She's just plays this waitress in Manhattan while the alien attack is happening. But she has these scenes with Steve Rogers because I think they were going to use her for the Winter Soldier movie, but she got cut, unfortunately. But it's cool to see her
So fun.
embodying
Yeah.
Captain America here now.
Yeah.
So
Big shield
Awesome.
time.
Ha ha, Marvel.
ha.
No, this was a great like intro. Like I said, I feel like we picked up right off from season 1. Ending feeling like we're in peace. The king was stepping off and everything, and then bam, dragons! It's all gone. The king's
Right.
gone. He said that 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole kingdom's gone.
Maybe they had to literally be like, hey, let them finish with that whispered one shit, and as soon as they're done, we're gonna attack like
So
day
there's-
1, second 1, minute 1.
A couple of dangling McDanglesons. So Keyleth saw that eye last season. Did we see that? Did we hear
It was
that
in the
too?
cave. It was that
in the
dragon,
cave,
the
yeah.
ice one.
And we heard that
Yeah.
too with her. I don't remember that.
I don't remember them saying.
The cave-
I thought it
anything.
said intruder, and
back.
that's what like set the alarm.
It was
off,
the same.
basically.
It was the same voice and everything.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but what cave?
The cave
Season
where
1.
Brimscythe was. Do you remember that fight they had with Brimscythe? I know this because I recently watched these episodes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't.
It was like episode 3 or 4.
That was a while back. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm,
but
I'm
then
thinking
the
of all
dragon
the.
must not have opened the eyes for the audience because
No,
we
it
would
did.
have remembered.
Let me see.
Really?
It did. Can I see?
I mean, it saw it here. We saw it, but I don't remember that being in
The
the
fresh
first
thing
season.
in my mind is all the Percy stuff and
Yeah.
Whitestone.
'Cause
So
The
you've
first 2
seen it
episodes.
quick. You know,
It was like right
sooner
after
than
they
us,
wrapped
so.
up with Brimscythe. Like they were literally fighting in that cave and they're sneaking in.
While you're looking for this, another thing that we can ponder on is the figure.
black figure.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and then
that
the,
was
the,
fucking
boy- the
kid?
kid, right? There was
Yeah.
something about that kid.
But
I'm thinking the
like,
kid is
and
the
the
black
green
figure.
eyes
Yeah,
too.
the green eyes make sense.
You think it's you thought it was the.
it could be a
hooded-
shapeshifter, like
the
you said.
hooded
That's
guy.
what made me think it because you said.
Or there are, we don't know anything about Dragonborn, but there are Dragonborn in D&D, right?
No fucking.
Yeah.
There are like
I'm gonna be a
dragonborn.
dragonborn sorceress.
They're
in
also
my-
like you can just be a dragon also.
Nice.
I'm a
be
dragonborn
dope.
sorceress.
So in here, in this cave, Keyleth walks away. There it is. Right there. And then, those are pretty, but also a lot ominous. And then, wham, eyeball looks around.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Episode 2, huh?
Yeah. And then they end up getting into a completely different fight with a different dragon.
But that just like doesn't look like dragons. Oh, and Vex felt it. She could have been felt it from Brim's side or from the other dragon also.
Mm-hmm.
But
Man,
that
when these
stone
dragons
didn't
turn into
look-
people, they're gonna look crazy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that stone didn't look like a dragon, so I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
But interesting. Wow, completely missed that. Until I
Yeah.
brought it
Well,
back.
it's cool that they brought that back, but I think Keyleth is definitely going to be the big focus this season. She definitely got focused last season.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to see her whole arc come to fruition. That thing that she calls all her people need to
Yeah.
do. What is it
The
called?
the Asselheim.
The Asselheim.
The Armanta.
You know what I'm talking
Armanta.
about.
Yeah.
When the Amish people make their voyage.
Rumspringer.
Ramspringer.
Yeah.
It's her Ramspringer.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I want to Rumspringer, save the world a little bit. Now I'm back.
Yeah, Ramspringer season.
Rumspringa.
Excited to see more dragons. I like that in this universe, as well as Dragon Prince, the dragons are intelligent beings too. Like they can just fuck shit up, but also they're just like, we're gonna have a conversation if you're ready to.
Oh, and so what? The dragons in Game of Thrones weren't intelligent. How would
No, they're
how would,
dumb as fuck.
How would Drogo have
They're
known to
stupid as
burn
hell.
the throne at the end? The throne is what drove her insane, and he knew that it was the problem, and he burned that symbol.
He sure did.
But the
and
dragon was
Drogo is the
connected
smartest
with
of
the-
them all.
But it was connected with the Drider, and I feel like they had shared thoughts. But here, like dragons
Drogo
can
was
talk.
the smartest of them all.
Drogon was the smartest. The other one's Viserys. Well, who's the one that chomped the little, House of the Dragon finale?
I do not remember the
This
name
is-
of those dragons.
Damn, the huge one.
Vermithor.
Vermithor.
Yeah, the old one. The
big one.
Balerion. That's not Balerion.
Yeah, not Balerion.
But
You know
yeah.
what
Oh,
I'm talking about.
Vermithor, her old bitch ass. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the design of these dragons way more than Game of Thrones dragons.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
acid off the wings.
Oh my god!
Gross.
And the
The
gas.
No one's
like-
asking how you can fly. We just assume it's magic. Hell,
Right.
demon magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
the broom's gonna be magic flying.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have Scanlan as a
Magic
witch.
dragons. That's rough. But we're gonna go ahead and move on now to the next episode, y'all. Go check it out on the Normies channel. Like this, follow this channel if you want to catch more discussions for this show and other shows that we do. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.